All right, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing this Friday evening? Hope everybody's doing well. Get ready for Mother's Day, so happy early Mother's Day for those that are mothers out there. I teach real estate. I love teaching people how to go out there and get passive income. I say this all the time because it's the truth. You don't have to have a license or a degree for this. Anybody can really do this, right? And I teach this every single day as much as I can, but I know I was that guy that was tired of working for somebody else, and I decided, you know what, I got to make a change because nobody else is going to do this for me. And I just said, you know what, I'm going to make this happen, and I have. And like I said, I teach others on how to go out there and do this too. There's all kind of ways, people want to do. I'm not big on this fix and flip. I don't do wholesaling. All I do is buy these properties, right? That need rehab or turnkey, it don't matter. And I turn around and get passive income every single month. And again, anybody can do this. We just need to be educated. That's all it is, guys. And everybody has the opportunity to do it. It's just, some people just don't want to do it. So it's up to you. I'm out here teaching this. I know it works. There's many other people that do this and are successful at it. And I want to let you know I had a corporate America job too. So I was able to do this while working for corporate America. See, I like to buy houses like this that need rehab, or you can buy houses that don't need rehab. It's up to you. There's so many ways you can make this happen. And the key is, what I like about this is I'm leveraging by using other people's money to make this happen. Again, I'm leveraging by using other people's money to make this happen. And I get these things rented out, and then I rent my properties out to Section 8. Now, I've been doing this since the early 2000s, renting out my properties to Section 8. I get guaranteed income. So even during the pandemic, still got paid. During all the times during the economic downturns, I still got paid because I'm getting paid through the government. So, guys, if you want to learn this, stick around. If you have any questions, put them in the chats. Let me see, what area is everybody from? What area are you from? And I'll show you there are deals in your area, okay? If you will, tap your screen and let me show you something, because this is what got me to financial freedom, and anybody can do this, all right? Anybody can do this. Tell me what city and state you're from. Let me know by putting them in the chat. Let's see. I want to see what city and state y'all are from, and that way I'll show you there's deals in your area. If not, I'll pick my own deal. I'll pick my own area. I'll wait. I like this house so far. I like it because it's got a lot of brick, okay? I like houses that need some rehab, okay? So I'm looking at this house. I think this would make a good rental property, just looking at the deal. And just imagine, again, as I always state and I always say, let me know if my connection is better by giving me a thumbs up. Let me know by giving me a thumbs up if this is better. I just need to know by giving me a thumbs up if they're or not. Let's look at some deals out here. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if this is better. Anime Shop In says it's good. Okay. Out of 66 people, one person responded. Awesome. Now, again, I like to buy single family houses. I'm going on Realtor.com, and I show you there are deals out here. Now, this deal right here, I don't know if it's a deal or not, but let's look at it. I'm looking at this property right now. As I look at it, it's not bad. Okay, it needs some rehab. I don't do rehab work. I teach my students not to do their own rehab. I teach you how to go out there and get good contractors. All right, so I teach you all this stuff. But look at this. All right, and this is the type of houses that I get. And then I turn around and rent these things out and get cash flow every single month. Anybody can do this if you go by the steps that I teach you. There's really not many steps to get this done. As a matter of fact, if you want to learn and get into my community, you can get my free book. Here's my free book right here. I have it in a digital form. All you got to do is click the link in my profile. All you got to do is click the link in my profile and you will join my community and you can learn more, and all that's free. You get the ebook, it's free, and then you can join my community. Does anybody have any questions about real estate? Do you rent it out or wholesale? Good question, Anime Shop. No, I rent my properties out. I don't like to do the wholesaling. Why? Because I'm building wealth. That's the whole name of the game, right? You wholesale, you got to hustle and go get another deal. How about setting this up one time and getting cash flow every single month? I think that'd be the best way to do it. That's how wealth is really created, through real estate. So hopefully that answered your question. But I'm looking at another deal right here. And I went through Realtor.com. Now this house right here, I don't know if it's a deal or not, but man, I want to show you some things that I like about it. It's a foreclosure. It's $185,000. They already knocked off $35,000. And this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2535 square foot. Who wants me to move forward to look to see if this is a deal or not? Say yes or no. Tap your screen and give me some likes and give me a yes or no if you want me to dive into this, so I can give you an example of what I look for as a real estate investor. I got to at least see about 50 people up in here, man. Come on. Or at least 50 people saying yes. 50 people. I don't want to waste my time. I don't like wasting my time or yours. All right. So this is what I want you to see. As I'm coming through this property, I'm looking at it. All right. This is what I look for as a real estate investor, guys. And I want to teach you something. Because you no longer have to exchange time for wages. I say this all the time because it's true. But you have to be able to get assets in your life if you want to get out of that matrix. It took me a long time to figure this out, and then I started to realize, wait a minute, I want to get money while I'm sleeping, and that's the name of the game. So watch this house here. Let me show you. On this house right here, what I do like about it, okay, it is a good size home. I like the brick. This is just stuff that I look for. All right, as I told you, as far as numbers wise, they already dropped it down $35,000, so I like that too. And this is a pretty good size house to rent out. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 35 square foot. That's pretty good. All right. Now watch this as I move forward. Let's see. You tell me if this will make a good rental property. Can you imagine getting this fixed up, okay, and then renting it out to a family and getting cash flow every single month? Put yes or no in the chats and tap your screen. Let me know, because I won't know if y'all don't tell me. This is what the kitchen looks like. Now remember, anything that's broke or damaged can get fixed. I'm trying to get you to think like an entrepreneur as a real estate investor, okay? And when things are broke and need fixing, guys, guess what? You can buy stuff at discounted prices. Look at this house so far. Yes or no, would this make a good deal or not? I want to see y'all's opinion. Nobody? Okay, not a big deal. I'm giving free game out. I'm giving free game. It amazes me. I come on here, man, and nobody answers. All right. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. You got to laugh. All right. I'm going to say personally, yeah, this is so far a good deal. I'm sorry, man. I can't help but laugh sometimes. I want you to see that, again, they knocked it off $35,000. Now I need to see if it makes sense on the numbers. Let's see. I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to show you something. I want to show you and see, because I'm going to my favorite. I show y'all this all the time, and this is in my ebook, by the way. This is in my ebook. Let me get to it. I'm going to pull up this address that I already copied and pasted. Okay? You are going to get to know if this is a deal or not. All right, watch this. That same house, it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 35 square foot home. But look at this. All right, I want you to see something. Look at what it's worth. It's worth $317,000. Okay? They're selling it for $185,000. That should be a no-brainer right there. Even if it needs, let's just say on the high end, let's just say, okay, on the high end, that it needs $60,000 worth of rehab. Well, let's pull out the calculator. $185,000, 1, 2, 3, plus, let's just say $70,000 worth of rehab. $70,000. That puts you at $255,000. Plus, let's just say some taxes and all that good stuff, $20,000. I'm going overboard. I'm showing y'all. That means you're all in for $275,000. I want you to see something. It's worth this. Is this a deal or not? You tell me. if you're all in at 275, but it's worth 317, is it worth it or not? Let me know by putting yes or no in the chats. It's only 13 people in the room. It's not a lot of people in here, man. Okay. All right. I'm just playing with y'all. But the truth is, yeah, this is a good deal. It really is a good deal. But, yeah. Where to find contractors? Good question. I'm going to tell you where to find contractors. The place to find good contractors, I'm going to tell you what I did. And I'll be teaching you this in my, I plan on doing a workshop coming up. But you can find contractors through friends and family. And then also at your local real estate investment groups. That's where I found a lot of my contractors, through local real estate investor groups, by networking with other people. That's how I was able to do this. All right. And when you find a good contractor and you have them, guys, I'm going to tell you a trick. Be sure you can do whatever you can to keep them. Having contractors and good contractors that can make or break your business. Trust me on this. They can make or break your business. So you got to make sure you got good contractors. How to find the ARV? Good question. I'm gonna show y'all something that I know most people are missing out on. I'm gonna show you something because this is important. Finding the ARV nowadays is very, very easy. Okay, very, very easy, and this is pretty simple. Okay, let me show you something. All you have to do when you join, and all you got to do is get this by clicking the link in the profile. It's free. You'll end up joining my free work group or community. But in here, I talk about this stuff, okay? I talk about this stuff. And I'll be having a free workshop. But to find good contractors, you're going to find this site in here, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else. Oh, no, she was asking about the ARV. So to find the ARV of the after repaired value, that's it right there. When you see estimated value or after repaired value or ARV, that's what that is. That's the same thing. It's all the same, different word, but the same thing. So that's it right there. List of companies of contractors. Well, I'll give you that game. But first, before I give you this game and information, all I ask y'all to do is help me out by tapping your screen, if you will, and then I'll show you. I'll tell you how to get good contractors, a list of them. But you got to tap your screen because this is another way that I'm able to find contractors, and you can do the same thing. But I'll wait. I got all night. I don't work for anybody. I work for myself, and I want you to be able to do the same thing and have that same opportunity. How do you find contractors? I'm going to show you right now. Right now, after we get to 5,000 likes, I'm going to wait. I got to make y'all grab it, man. I come on here, give you free gaming information. All I ask for is a little bit of support. But to get you a list of contractors, let me show you how to get it. Let me show you. This is what I like to do. I like to go right here. That's Angie.com. Okay? You will find a list of contractors for free using this website right here. I use it. Angie.com. There you go. Man, that was some good game right there. Questions y'all got about real estate? What other questions do you have about real estate? I think that was a good one. That's one of the hardest things that most people have when they get into this, even experienced real estate investors, is finding good contractors. But again, I'll get into more detail in my workshop. All right? Any other questions about real estate, guys? Any other questions about real estate? What do y'all want to know? Anything? Been doing real estate for a minute now. And I do the buy and hold strategy, and I rent my properties out to Section 8. Let me show y'all something. I rent my properties out to Section 8. Been doing it for a long, guaranteed income. So I don't think like this. I'm not the only one. Look at all of us like landlords that think the same way. And we put our properties on here, and tenants call us all day long. They will call us all day long. Just put your property out on here. Oh, I go into that in my mentorship. Yeah, I'm not going to. People want free game all the time. Oh, gosh. I have to laugh sometimes. Yeah, people want to pay. People don't want to pay, but that's what it is, man. But anyway, I'm not. That's not fair for the people that paid. So when you pay, you'll get all even more information. People want free information all the time. Oh goodness! Look at this house right here on Section 8. Look at this house. I guarantee you, the landlord's doing good on this one. I can assure you, the landlord's doing good on this one, right? And they're putting their properties out on Section 8. That's how you want to do it. This is how you want to do it and get passive income every single month. All right? Just bought the first 2 properties, concerned about how to scale. Good question, Misty White. I had that same problem. I didn't know how to scale when I did this, but I'll give you a little bit of information. Misty White and anybody else. When it comes to that scaling, one thing you need to know, I don't know how long you've had your properties, but what I do is I pull the equity out of my properties. That's just one way. Whether that's a cash out refi or a HELOC, I like to pull the equity out and go get more deals. That is the key. So that way, the next house I go get, I'm paying little or no money down. So when I can do that, that's very, very beneficial. That's why I love doing real estate, man, because you pull the equity out, especially if you had it for longer than a year. If you had it for at least a year, you should have some equity in it. And if not, another way to scale is by using and getting with private lenders. Private lenders is a good way. This is another way I was able to scale my business by because you have 2 properties, you've shown some type of success, and therefore you can go to other investors that will loan their money out and let you go get these properties, and they just want what you call mailbox money, passive income. So that's another way. We just gave you two gems right there to be able to go out there and scale your business. Because I ran through that same problem, so that's how I know this. I ran through the exact same problem. So that's how you can do this. It took me years to figure this out. Who wants to see one of my deals? Or who's new to my live? Can I ask you that first? Because I don't know. Some people are new to my live, some people are not. But who's new to this live real quick? There's only 10 people in here, so it should be quick. It shouldn't be hard to answer. It shouldn't take long to answer that question. Because I was going to show you one of my deals. I'm going to show you one of my deals that I still have today. All right, well, watch this. Here's what's fascinating is that somebody was talking about scaling. I'm going to show you how I scaled. But first, I want to show you one of my properties and how you can do the same thing, okay? So I'm going to flip my screen around, and I want you to see something. I bought this house in 2019. Still have it today. I'm renting it out. But I like buying properties that need rehab like this. This is where it gets really good because, man, I tell you what, anybody can do what I'm doing here. And I'm telling you, I don't understand why people are sleeping on this, but hey, it is what it is. But houses like this, I'm buying them below market value. I bought this house for $120,000. It was worth $280,000 when I bought it. All right, it was worth $280,000. Why was it so cheap? Because I was dealing with a motivated seller, and it's a distressed property. That's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. And then what happens is, since I'm getting it at a discounted price, I'm able to go get funding for this deal because Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America are not going to touch this, right? So I go get funding for this deal, and I turn around and get this thing rehabbed and rented out. And I talk about this again in my book right here. All you got to do is click the link above. But there are just some simple steps on how to make this happen. All right? And now I've got this thing rented out. But I'll show you that after you tap your screen if you want to, because I don't want to go further if y'all don't want this information. There's no point in me going forward. I always say that. I mean, if you don't want this, no big deal. Tell me what you want. Just hoping people learn this. If you want to, you can. If not, hey, it's no big deal. I'm already doing this. I'm already learning it. I already know it. It's free game. Let me know if you want to see the after pictures. Tap your screen. Teach on. Okay, Mr. Ojo. So I was still working at corporate America and still able to do this. So I want you to see this. Here's the after pictures of the same house. The same house. Here it is right here. Can you do this? Yes. Do you need a license for this? You don't need no license. You don't need a degree. You don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars at school to get your education. That's not what's required. But look how this looks now. So much better than what it did before. And I got a type of loan that's an investor type of loan that takes care of the purchase price, closing costs, and the rehab. Up to 75% of the after repaired value. That's giving me a lot of money. That's giving me a lot of leverage. I don't go out there with the intention to try to pay cash for a home. That would take me forever. I probably never would be able to do it in some cases, right? But look at what this house looks like. Now I can rent this out, and I do without any problem. Who likes this information? Is this bringing you value? Are you learning anything? Let me know by giving me a thumbs up and tapping the screen. Give me a thumbs up and tap the screen if you like this information and you enjoy it. Because this was a game changer for me. This is what got me out of the corporate America rat race. I'm going to be honest with you. You get enough houses, you rent your properties out, and it can be a game changer. And I was working for corporate America. I had other houses, and I have a family to take care of. So I had a lot of stuff going on, and still you'll be able to do the same thing. Especially if you come through my teachings where I do the Feel, Fund It, and Flow It, and it's in my ebook, okay? All you got to do to get this book in an ebook format is click the link in my profile. That's all you got to do. And you'll sign up for my community, and it's for you to help you learn more about real estate. All right? I got to go where they want this information. This is key. This is what got me out of corporate America. I'm telling you it works. How long did it take you to make enough to quit your job? Good question, Misty White. I could have quit probably 3 years, two years after I got into real estate. I could have easily quit. But I stayed there at my corporate America job because I had corporate money and I got real estate money, and I liked the idea that I was able to buy more deals. That's why I stayed at corporate America for so long. I just left corporate America about 2 years ago, and I haven't looked back since. So, yeah, that's what I've done, and I enjoy it. I love doing the things that I want to do whenever I feel like doing it. I don't have to answer to an alarm clock. I don't have to deal with a boss. It's a beautiful thing. I should have done this a long time ago, but I didn't. So I was like most people. I was doing real estate, but I was scared, just like everybody else. But once I got out of it, it was the best thing that ever happened to me. So hopefully I answered your question. All right, guys, this is a Friday night. I just got back with my wife. We went out to a nice dinner. I'm going to the gym to go work out, and I love it. And anybody can do this. All you got to do is take these steps. This is what I got to financial freedom. I got tired of the day-to-day grind and working for somebody else. I'm telling you, real estate is a game changer. But you got to want to do it, right? You got to want to do it. So I teach you this. I mentor this. I help people out. The first step I tell people to do, you must do, is get that ebook. Click the link in the profile. It's free. It's free once you join the community. Okay, I have a community of like-minded people teaching about real estate. I have the ebook. That's how you get started. And by the way, there's also PDF templates and other things in there to help you out. Checklist in there to help you out to get started, because I had none of this information. So now I fill people with information. Free game first. And then after that, if you want to move forward, you can. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. See y'all in the next.